Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. This one complete to Jordan. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's a 2nd and 9. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 21. And that will be a first down. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play. Play action. Here's Daniels. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Shamrocks. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A short one here, caught by McBride. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Penix. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make play.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That one is complete to McBride. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. He'll work his way only to the 23. On 2nd down, here's Penix. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he's going to be taken down. Here's Barkley. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he'll take it on in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Commanders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Washington will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll throw. It's Penix. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Pass complete there to Harrison. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44.
And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. 2nd and a yard. Now Daniels. This one deep downfield for Chase. That is hard. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Shamrocks. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Shamrocks take a 14-8 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
14. Commanders 8.
Third and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up fourth down. And it's going to be a Commanders first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 3rd down, Penix. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Fourth down, and here's Penix. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown, Washington.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he will take this one in. 71 yards for the touchdown. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Shamrocks will open up a 6-point lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now Penix. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. To throw is Penix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, and now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, Daniels. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And here's Bijan. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. They run over center with Robinson. Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Shamrocks. Butker's extra point is good. And the Shamrocks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Commanders' first down.
To throw again, it's Penix. This one taken in by Hyatt. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Penix going to throw again. He has Hyatt complete.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's Barkley. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, here is Penix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smart.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
So, we've hit halftime here in the NFC Championship game. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Harrison Butler set to kick off.
Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On On first down, it's Penix. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll throw on first down with Penix. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Whoa! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Pass complete there to Harrison. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A give, and here comes Robinson.
Robinson again the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal.
A 49-yard gain.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
In the day and age in the NFL where teams are taking overly aggressive approaches, I think this decision even takes it to another level, Mike.
It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Shamrocks. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Butker now for the point after. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Commanders about to send this one away. This is fielded well short of midfield. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Down inside the 10. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Shamrocks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Commanders. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Commanders 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing now, Daniels. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
That's good for a 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this all the way home. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Shamrocks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
They get 15 on that game. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be taken down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is fourth and goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Shamrocks will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Commanders take over first and 10. They're on the 31-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Penix. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now Penix. He's going to go up top here for McBride.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Commanders.
Throwing again, it's Penix. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and that will lead to a second down. Again, it's Penix. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll throw. It's Penix. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Washington. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
They'll take over. First down, they have 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. On first down, it's Robinson.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
The fullback up the middle. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Down to a knee here, and cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that's a wrap for Greg Olson and our outstanding crew. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll reconvene in 2 weeks in Santa Clara for Super Bowl 60. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night.